is top 10 most corrupt acts of the Trump administration. Let's start with number 10. Number 10 is making the White House into a Tesla showroom. You'll remember that just as Tesla stock was crashing, Elon Musk invests tens of millions of dollars into the Trump campaign efforts and is rewarded with a showroom on the White House grounds. There is Donald Trump and Elon Musk demonstrating all the different advantages of a Tesla, even does a test drive and does this basic promotion. The President of the United States doing a basic promotion for a private car company on the White House grounds. That's number 10. Number 9, gutting the watchdogs. One of Donald Trump's first acts in office was to fire the inspector generals. Inspector generals, a reform put in place post-Watergate to root out fraud and corruption. And what does he do? He fires these independent watchdogs. There's also an Office of Government Ethics in the executive branch. He fires the head of the Office of Government Ethics. And what does he do thereafter? He puts cronies in these positions, people who will never hold him accountable, people who are not the least bit independent. No watchdogs, rampant corruption. Corruption becomes not a problem of the administration, it becomes a policy of the administration. Number 8, quid pro quo is back. The most flagrant quid pro quo, the dismissal of the corruption case against the mayor of New York. And why is the case dismissed? Not because there's a problem with the evidence, not because there was some kind of prosecutorial misconduct, but because of a deal cut between the mayor of New York and the Trump administration. The mayor of New York will be helpful to Donald Trump on unrelated immigration policy, and Donald Trump will make the corruption case against him go away. Don't find much more of a corrupt quid pro quo than that one. Number 7, anti-bribery laws out the window. If you're a company and you want to bribe foreign officials, the enforcement of the anti-bribery laws now non-existent. Opens the door to more rampant bribery by American companies of foreign interests, but also of foreign interests of American companies or administration officials. I'll have more to say about this in a moment in Dubai, but efforts to eviscerate foreign corrupt practices just opens the door for more international corruption. Number 6, Elon Musk gaining access to your private data. Here we have the richest man in the world playing a unique and destructive role in an administration, and guess what? Part of his reward is he gets access to your private personal information. Whether it's OSHA information about his competitors or it is IRS information about you, this is now all fodder for Elon Musk. Fodder for data for his AI to train his algorithms, or fodder to use against competitors. It is a violation of both privacy, but also a patent conflict of interest. Number 5, billionaire favoritism. Elon Musk wants contracts with the US government, contracts for his Starlink satellite system, and he is trying to push Verizon out of the FAA and get that contract for himself. And it's not just billionaire favoritism in domestic contracts, but also international agreements, international contracts. So Elon Musk is negotiating with Bangladesh and Vietnam, markets he's been unable to penetrate, to get them to adopt Starlink systems. And he's negotiating with them while they are negotiating with him for relief from the Trump tariffs. He's having these negotiations reportedly in government buildings. The conflict of interest, the potential for graft could not be more pronounced. Number 4, spending taxpayer dollars at Trump personal properties. We all know how much the president likes to golf. Well, every time he goes to one of his properties, a whole bevy of Secret Service and other personnel go with him. They stay at his properties, they pay the fees for his properties. In the first Trump administration, many of those fees were in excess of market rates. And we're back with the same corrupt problem again, and that is taxpayer dollars used to enrich the president's personal resorts and, of course, the president. Number 3, extorting the law firms. So Donald Trump has been essentially extorting law firms to commit to hundreds of millions of dollars of free legal services for his pet causes, or he will close the federal courthouse doors to their clients. or he'll prohibit their clients from gaining secure spaces or having access to classified information. He's using courthouse access. He's using particular classified contracts as a cudgel to threaten these law firms, to extort them, to representing his pet causes, political causes, as well as nonprofit causes. Number two, Trump criminal defense lawyers running the Justice Department. What could possibly go wrong? These top criminal defense lawyers for Donald Trump are now making cases go away against his political allies and bringing new investigations against his adversaries. Chris Krebs, for example, used to run the Cyber Information Security Agency that protects our democracy, our elections infrastructure, and more. He was the one who in 2020 accurately said it was one of the most secure elections, maybe the most secure in our history. Of course, that earned the president's undying enmity. So now he is under review or investigation by these criminal defense lawyers of Donald Trump, now running the Department of Justice. What that means, the department's not out there working for you, it's working for the personal political pet peeves of the president. And coming in at number one, the single most corrupt act of the presidency to date, the meme coin, the single most corrupt aspect of the Trump presidency. Why the most corrupt? Because this is a way for friend and foreign country to essentially line the pockets of the president. So through this meme coin, which whether it appreciates or depreciates, Donald Trump gets a commission. He has earned millions, hundreds of millions of dollars already, and it's only 100 days. Among those investing in the Trump meme coin, Justin Sun, a Chinese foreign national who is facing fraud charges in the United States, charges that have now been suspended. The meme coin, single most corrupt aspect of this administration. Now, the top 10 list we compiled yesterday, and we have a new rival for the number one position. And that is the whole Trump endeavor in Dubai. And this is exactly the problem. And that is the corruption of this administration affects the policy of the United States. It affects it domestically. It affects it around the world. It does nothing to benefit you. It only benefits Donald Trump and his family. So that's the top 10 list. The list is incomplete, and that is the problem. Now, just to put these things in perspective, final bonus tonight, I share with you a different top 10 list. A top 10 list about a different president, a different Republican president, so you can tell how much times have changed when this top 10 was the biggest 10 we had to worry about.
The category tonight, top 10 favorite George W. Bush moments. Top 10 favorite George W. Bush moments. Here we go, number 10. Number 9.
If it feels good, do it. If you got a problem, blame somebody else.
Number 8.
The issue of immigration stirs intense emotions. And in recent weeks, Americans have seen those emotions on display. On the streets of major cities,
Number 7. Number 6.
that there be a stable Iran. Iran that is capable of rejecting Iranian influence. Iraq.
Number 5.
I like to fish.
Number 4. Number 3. Number 2.
Doing a better job of talking to each other. The left hand now knows what the right hand is doing.
And the number 1 favorite George W. Bush moment.